Hey, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is MuggaSims, and we are going to get into the list of mods I use in my gameplay. This was requested by someone on the channel who left a comment, and I'm going to take a play out of Fantasia's playbook and shout out this comment. She does notification shout outs, and I think it is genius. It's the most brilliant idea to get you to interact with your subs, and especially for people who create content as well, it can help put your content out there if you leave a comment. So I encourage y'all to like the video if you are loving the content, comment, subscribe. But let's get into it. So this is from Eminem 2K15. Thank you, Eminem 2K15. Eminem said, do you have a video or a list of links to all the mods you use specifically for the story gameplay? So that is what built this video. I really was never going to create a video for mods because I think they're all over the fucking place and ran to the dirt because everyone does them. But because this was specifically requested, I will share the mods I use for gameplay. So I'm excited to do that. The first thing I'm going to do, and this is what took me forever because I really couldn't figure out how I wanted to execute this because I use so many motherfucking mods. But I'm going to get into the food sector. This is why we are in the kitchen. I'm using my sim self. She looks the fuck over it, which is on brand as shit for me. So the first thing I want to show you guys is stirring the pot. It looks like this. Let's zoom in on it. This cookbook here, it is like my go-to. I don't even think I have my Sims cook regular food anymore because I either use stirring the pot or any of my cookbooks. You can see a couple, not just stirring the pot. And here, as you can see, there are several recipes: baked goods, breakfast, gourmet, international, and the foods look just so realistic. It looks so good. And my sim can cook, I mean, obviously. So we're going to have her make something just to show you guys how it can come out. What is chicken pallard? Y'all see this? Oh, look at this braised. Listen, y'all, I am a braised short ribs type of bitch, okay? We going to make that. Now I'm getting hungry. And let me actually zoom in over here on this texture. I don't know how she's cooking on this, but I ain't mad because any other time it's I can't cook on it. It's too much shit in the way. Look at this. Like, I just love the cutting board. Like, it just gives me big realistic vibes. And then not the Lowrys, okay? I really resonated with that when I was seeing it. So, like, yeah. Girl, yes. Do that. Do that. Ooh, come back. Come back. And then that's how it looks in the oven. It just looks great. And there are just so many recipes to choose from, y'all. Look at that. Look how great that looks. Why you put it away? Girl, we need to see that. She playing. Hold on, y'all. And now she gonna eat a spinach for fucking frittata that EA done made. I know, bitch. I'm trying to do a showcase. You are messing this up. My sim self is like, bitch, no, the problem is that you tried to do a motherfucking showcase with some short ribs at 6 o'clock in the motherfucking morning. That's the problem. Nobody told you to make short ribs at 6 o'clock, but look how good it looks. It just looks so good. I love the presentation of it. And it just resonates. Like, I love the Stirring the Pot cookbook. It's like one of my favorites. Also, the quick snacks is great. They've got Philly cheesesteaks, nachos, lemon pepper wings, Cajun catfish po' boys. We've got grilled cheese and tomato bisque. There's mozzarella sticks. There's quesabirria tacos. And there's jumbo coconut shrimp and sweet mango sauce. Like, it just goes on and on. The internationals is probably my favorite category. Like, look at this: chicken chow mein, green coconut chicken and prawn curry. You know, it just spicy red snapper, fried plantains and shrimp. Come on, honey. Like, the list just goes on. Okay, like, look at these meals. So this is the grill set by QMBB, and this comes with a whole bunch of stuff. We've got hot smoked sausage dog with potato salad and baked beans, cheddar bacon cheeseburger, smoked barbecue pulled pork burger, and sweet potato fries. Like, y'all, I forget whose house I was at, but I seen this barbecue brisket, potato salad, and coleslaw and sweetbread. I was like, oh my God, you gotta make it. And I had them make it, and it looked so good, y'all. Like, they still eating it. They probably still eating it like 3 weeks later. It's amazing. I love this mod. This is like my must-have as well. Then QMBB also has the salad bowl, where your Sims can make salads if they'd like to stay on the healthy side, but it's not just like, you know, spinach and strawberry salads. We've got English garden salad. Then you have macaroni salad. You don't just have, you know, the lettuce and things like that. You've got your late summer pasta salad, papaya salad, arugula salad with peaches and goat cheese, and that's my go-to in real life. Okay, she might have to make that. Grilled shrimp salad, avocado and bean, grilled chicken Caesar salad, seafood salad, potato salad, chopped salmon salad. Okay, too many options here. Too many options, and I love it. The last thing I want to show you guys by QMBB would be the pizza overhaul mod. And this is when she basically redid the pizzas and how they look. So you can even see it on the side that they look different compared to what EA has the pizza, but you can even see the difference. Like, clearly there's a difference, and when it comes out it looks different. So I like that mod as well. This is actually the Granny's Cookbook mod, and there's been some updates to this as well. I usually, for the breakfast, do the acai. Ain't that how it's pronounced? Acai bowl. I'll go for that, or I'll go for the full fry up. So I do use this, but not as often as the others. This is some spices, but also the custom food mod by Ice Mum. And I don't have everything that she has. She has way more. This is just stuff to go with the air fryer, because there is an air fryer over here. Makes all of those ingredients, that the same ones you saw when I clicked on the spices. So there's fried jumbo shrimp, fried fish fillet, barbecue chicken cutlet, you know, all of that will go in the air fryer, in case my Sim would like an air fryer serving rather than, or something in the air fryer. And then this is my go-to, y'all. I swear by this. This is another one by Ice Mum, and this is the blender, her blender mod. I made a whole separate video on this because this single-handedly saved me when I had infants. And multiple infants. So my Sim self, you know, y'all seen she got 6 kids and they're all around the same age. That house was a shit show. I promise you, I didn't want to see another infant for like 3 fucking months after that. But the best way that her and her husband got through it was this blender. So what I always do in order to get the results I need out of it, because literally they had sleepless nights, obviously, with multiple infants, I would go to Green Detox, or mainly anything in here, but these are the ones. I think it's the healthy smoothie that's really going to hit you. The Green Detox is the main one I would go for, even the kale smoothie, but Green Detox is what I go for. I have her make that. And this works well in the case that your Sim has no... Now, I don't understand this. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm not getting this right here. And I think it's the color of the blender, because if I get another color, look at this. It may not let me do it because it's literally being used right now. Oh, no, it will. Okay. And now it's showing up white. It's weird. Normally it shows up green, obviously. I just changed the color of the blender because why was it red? And literally I have the same color blender in every damn house. And it's normally green. If I remake it again, it'll probably come out green. But notice this. Are you seeing how her hunger and her energy is coming up? Her bladder is going down, yes, but her hunger and energy are spiking up. And that's why that's my go-to. I have it in my college houses with my Sims that are in Brightchester or enrolled in Foxbury. And it really helps if they need to pull all-nighters and get things done. This is your go-to, this blender. Okay, so that's like, I need that in my game. All right, another mod I'm going to show you guys is from Insomnia, and that's the grocery list mod. Now with this mod, you literally have to buy the groceries from Build Buy. You'll put them in the house, like put them in the fridge, and then it will show up. So if I go to frozen meals right now, nothing's going to show up because she doesn't have anything in her fridge. But notice how you can make Hot Pockets, DiGiorno's, all of this stuff. You guys have probably seen me in some of my Let's Plays putting food away. This is that mod where, you know, they're putting away frozen pizzas or frozen Stouffer's and stuff like that. That's what this mod is. They can have cereal. They literally can have anything. Snacks are on here. Veggie platter. You don't really need ingredients for this. It just comes up if you have the thing. But there's cheesy beef empanadas. There's buffalo chicken egg rolls. There's Philly cheesesteak egg rolls. And for all of this, you need certain ingredients. So I'm going to show you guys. So you're just going to go into build mode. And I normally go straight to appliances and miscellaneous appliances, because as I scroll down, you're going to find everything you need. See this Insomnia? It's always labeled Insomnia too on it. So it'll let you know that it's an ingredient for something that's on the grocery list. And I love it. It's like, so like, look at this. What is this? The Buy Antioxidant Infusion Beverage. I buy like 4 of each of those, babes. 4 of each of those. I just realized my sim didn't have nothing in this house. We've got Velveeta cheese. We've got some Skippy peanut butter that we going to take. We're going to take a couple of these mango ones. We're going to take this Colby Jack cheese. She want to make a waffle so bad. Like, girl, you going to have your goddamn frittata. I'm going to let you have that. Are you guys noticing this? The goddamn Gatorades though. I don't know when they released this, but literally they're drinkable, like functional Gatorades. Love it. I put them in as well. And if you guys are noticing this right here as well, functional Starbucks Frappuccinos. This is a pumpkin spice one. And these are my go-tos too, because they also uplift energy and hunger at the same time. So I usually get my Sims to get a couple of these. We got a honey one. I'm a big orange Gatorade girl, so let's get another one of those. What is this? Brown butter caramel frappuccino. Child, what? I ain't never even heard of that a day in my life. Oh, these are Lunchables too. I can't really show y'all these, but I don't know. Maybe they can eat them too. I don't see why adults can't eat Lunchables, but these are really for the toddlers. And they really do come in handy when the toddler's like running low and it's getting late or something. It's great to just throw a freaking Lunchable right in their goddamn inventory and make them eat that shit. Here's some Tropicana orange juice. We got some Doritos, green beans. She liked to cook, so beef strip, breakfast sausage. Here's some oven roasted chicken, more than likely for like buffalo chicken dip or something. There's ground beef. Let's get the honey bunches of oats. Let's do that. Zatarans, and they come in the 4-packs, the Starbucks. So it comes caramel, vanilla, regular coffee, and mocha. And I usually get the 4-packs too. What's this? Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I never had the churros. Y'all let me know in the comments if that's good. I'm gonna get the regular Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I never had the churros one. Y'all let me know below if that is actually good. Oh yeah, there's soda. There's Dr. Pepper. I'm not a big soda fan, so I'm not gonna throw it up in my Sim Self house because I don't drink a whole lot of soda. Once in a while I'll crave it and I'll have some, but for the most part, like I can go months without drinking soda. I'm trying to show y'all how you have to have the ingredients in order to make certain stuff. Now, I think we've got enough groceries. You got to put everything in the fridge. I can go to this grocery list right now and nothing will pop up. But we bought a couple of the frozen things. We bought the Tyson's chicken strips and they're not showing, and it says no microwave available, but you don't cook them in the microwave, so it don't matter. Basically, the chicken strips aren't in the freezer and they're not open. The drinks, you can just click it and say open. When you click it and say open, it'll pop up in their inventory, and then you can click it and then it'll say drink. So let's do it with the, I don't know how to say that, y'all. What is this drink? Can somebody put the pronunciation in the chat? In the comments, because I don't know how to say that. Is that buy? I'm gonna have her open it and it shows right up in her inventory, and then you just say drink and they drink it. So the same thing goes with the recipes. Everything, basically, even the canned goods. I don't really play with it. I believe there are people who said that you don't have to put it all in the micro or in the fridge. I put it all in the fridge because I swear it don't work any other way. Now, I don't really like that. I don't like how she put the damn bottle in it. No, girl, no. Oh, she was cleaning it. Okay, let me get her goddamn spit. Like, let me get her fucking frittata so she can calm down. So then you just put all of it away. Now the Doritos, she don't have to put in the fridge. She can just click open and they'll just pop up in her inventory like the drink did. And then if I want to do something healthy, I'm doing the S&S cookbook. This has a number, like salads and appetizers. I think I only have one salad. The dinner is lit. And I think I like the cookbooks too, because y'all know when you click on the stove, you're only getting things for breakfast. Serve breakfast, make breakfast. This is all the time. And I think if you have Home Chef Hustle, it comes with a cookbook where you can cook anything, or you can click cook and all the other stuff will come up. But I just like the ability to click on a cookbook and find any recipe because it's realistic. So we've got fried potatoes with mushrooms. I believe a lot of these recipes come from like international, like I'm in the US, so to me international would be anything outside of here, obviously. And there's like French recipes in here. It's a lot of European recipes, and I love this cookbook for that reason. But the steaks, y'all, I'm sorry, we gotta make the steaks because I gotta show y'all what they look like. Like, I gotta show y'all how they look. Look how realistic the steak looks, y'all. Like, this is wild to me. Crazy. When she put them on the stove, y'all, look at this. Look at the steak. Look at the goddamn steak. Look at that. Oh my God, like I want one so bad now. Like, why the steak gotta look like that? And this is what the steaks look like. The steaks look like this. And I just think the presentation for this is beautiful. I think they did such a wonderful job. Like, this is how my Sims eat, y'all. Stop playing. This is how they eat. You know what I'm saying? They eat good every day. Like, and I just think it's so much better than what we be getting, you know? That's the steaks. That's probably like my favorite. They have breakfast too in here. There's avocado toast with eggs, avocado toast with salmon, baked avocado with eggs. You know, they've got the smoothie bowls, the chai puddings, and the tiramisu. All right, y'all, there is one last mod, a part of my food mods that I really do want to show you, and that is the buffet by S&S. And I actually put that in my high schools because it has a healthier food choice, and I'm just so tired of fucking veggie sliders and mini chicken sliders and the bullshit. Now, what I didn't realize is that it would completely disable the original like lunch line thing, but the choices are just so much better. I'm going to show you. Food to go, cod with potatoes, Greek salad, and I have the kids get food from here basically. So since it's morning, she's going to get the pancakes with berries. Let me see if there's anything else in here. They actually have a lot of stuff in here. Look at this: spaghetti with meat, steak and grilled veggies. Like, they eat good at school too. So Faith is going to come in here and get this. It's basically like they get their own stuff. She got attitude, on brand for Faith, okay? Huh. And shouldn't the lunch lady be standing on the other side? So notice she came up and got it. It now is in her inventory. The items Faith purchased can be found in her inventory. So I just have her eat it before class starts, and she'll sit down and eat just like she would if she came in and got something. Because I don't like the lunch line, because all they do is serve lunch stuff. It's like when the kids get in here for breakfast, there should be breakfast stuff, and then there should be lunch stuff. The fact that y'all don't have both really like scratches the chalkboard for me. You know what I mean? Let's take a look at this food. Again, it's by S&S, like the same creators who made the cookbook. And their stuff is so good. It just looks so good. Look at it. So yeah, I like this option for them. It's to go to, like, sometimes when they're living on their own, I'll have them get something from here so they can come home and already have something to eat. They won't have to cook. and they can do their homework and get any projects or anything done at the same time. So that is the last food mod I wanted to show you guys. Now I want to get into my core mods. So I came over here to Roy's house because it's just him and he's single. It's going to be easier to show y'all my core mods, especially because he's the weed dealer for this save. So right now Roy is eating one of the recipes out of the Insomnia. I think it's the buffalo chicken egg rolls. So that's what he's eating right now. So Roy's feeling much better. He's sitting in his new place and I'm going to use him for a lot of the stuff. Really, my core mods consists of a lot. SIMREALIST. So basically all of SIMREALIST mods. The only one I won't be showing you with Roy is the real estate mod, private practice, wicked whims, base mental drugs. Now wicked whims has like, look, terminate pregnancy. It has all of that. Visit the wicked store, tanning salon, get a bikini wax. It has those features on the phone too. So it's not just about sex and what a lot of people don't know, because that's basically what it is. Wicked Whims allows your Sims to do the do. But they also have poses. It's good for teasing and storylines and things like that. So a lot of people don't realize that there are a lot of poses or animations set up in Wicked Whims and Wicked Whims only. So like some of the twerking and stuff y'all be seeing some Sims do, that's what Wicked Whims. A lot of those animations are there, or poses are there. So like it's not just that narrow-minded of, you know, doing the do. Also, like you can own a strip club. You can only own a strip club with Wicked Whims. I didn't see it pop up though. It's supposed to say buy a strip club, but maybe it's this over here. Yeah. So it has its own app, but this is a Wicked Whims feature. The last time I checked it was, so I'm pretty sure it still is a Wicked Whims feature. All right, so one of the first things I want to show y'all, now what I'm confused about is my weed. Not getting where my weed's at. Hold on. I'll show y'all base mental first. Oh my God, this is trending, Nash. Drugs, dark web. Buy drugs. What a fucking bust, okay? Normally, if I want to show something, I'm going to do it the quickest way. And obviously, at this point, we can't. I was going to just buy a bag of weed off a Bill Buy, and I can't do it. So he has to now order them. I like even Googled it, and they said they removed it out of Bill Buy because you used to be able to just go into Bill Buy, buy a bag of weed. So now he has to order it off the dark web. I'm going to tell y'all right now, if you don't have a certain rating on the dark web or skill, you're not ordering weed. So here goes Trainwreck Seeds. He's going to get those because he is. Ooh, and Northern Lights. He's going to get both of those. Look at the cocaine crates. He can just get a brick, and that's average quality. He can get high quality for 10, almost 11,000. Ketamine is here, LSD, MDA, like he can buy all of that on here. Speed, and this is if he wants to like sell it now, obviously. Let's get him 2 bags each. What's crazy too is that there's no Northern Lights or Trainwreck. Why can he not buy it? You know what? I'm done with this. I'm done with this. Look, and this the part that pissed me off. This is exactly what I was trying to avoid, but okay. Never fucking damn mind. Blah, they're supposed to have some sort of skill on the dark web. Maybe it's his weed skill. His weed skill is 6, so that's what unlocked it. And he's able to buy drugs and sell it on the dark web. But anyway, now we gotta wait for his goddamn drugs to get here. So in the meantime, we can show you Wicked. Now, what I like to do is say you have a new sim and they don't know anybody. This Sim the Dating app by Little Miss Sam is my go-to. So I use that so that they can meet someone. And we're going to do a one night stand because that's Roy's twist. Now we're going to pick who the one night stand is. And why are you flirting with Abby? Why are you flirting with old ass Abby? This is my problem with... You know what? We're getting off track. Let's find somebody for Roy. And I actually know exactly who I want him to meet and hook up with. Oh, he don't like me because I evicted his ass. I was tired of your late ass motherfucking rent. So now you're living over here in my son's building and you better have that shit one time, ho. Bryn, he tried to hook up with her again. Now, mind you, this is his best friend's daughter, Ricky's daughter. He tried to hook up with her again and she wasn't having it because she's loyal to Trevor. We'll get there. Not understanding that. let's hook him up with, what about Chariot? Oh, let's do Chariot. Yes, that works. I got a particular person for Charlie Shay, but maybe he can do Charlie Shay too. And look at how quickly they show up. They show up quickly. So this is Chariot. She is Jason and them's cousin. This is Big Jason's sister's daughter. So she's first cousins with Empress, Jason, Roxy, all of them. So now they're going to hook up, and it's going to be like let's do a friendly introduction. Let's do that. All right. I mean, yeah, could have had a V8. We're back with Chariot and Roy, and we are going to show some animations from Wicked Whims. Really? The first thing that's there is insult family members? I mean, I know it's a one night stand, but can you like get to know her a little bit? Now, how do you think she looks? Like, she's kind of ready. Like, she's like, can we do this one night stand or what? I need to look and see his first impressions of her. Like, what does he think? She's basic looking. He thinks she's cool. She believes he's shallow. Some Sims are deep with meaningful concerns and life purposes. Now, this first impressions, I think this is Lumpino. And she's a core mod that I need too. Like, she has a mood pack. A lot of mods, you need her mood pack. And then she has a relationship and pregnancy overhaul, which a lot of this is based on. And then also first impressions. I believe that's her mod. Let me just fact check. Fucking right. Lumpino, first impressions mod. Okay, that's where this stuff is coming from. Now, I'm not sure if I have his attraction stuff set. So I'm going to set his and hers. Let me develop his preferences. They're going to be automatic. And I use moderate, considerate, like the medium one. Not where like, because if I use very strong, they may not date anyone outside of their preference. You know what I mean? Some Sims I will set to very strong so that they're extremely picky and they only want this type of Sim. This is another core mod I'm going to show you like right in the middle of Wicked Whims. Control Sim. This is the Control Any Sim mod. It's pretty outdated. Like, I don't think it's been updated since the end of 2022. No one has taken it over yet. We're all begging someone to take it over and keep up with it. But it's like a lot of work, obviously. Like, mods are a lot of work. So we all just still use it because it's still very usable. Notice how she's now here and now control her. So, whoa, are you on your period? I don't think she's on it yet, but she's obviously coming on it. Girl, we ain't got time for this. Let me see how she feels about him. That's why I like this Control Any Sim, because you can just see certain things that you can't if you're not controlling. Very attractive. So she thinks he's very attractive. He thinks she's basic looking. Now, I've developed his preferences, so let me see, because sometimes one Sim with that attractive setting, which I believe the attraction meter is Wicked Whims as well. Yes, the attractiveness meter is with Wicked Whims as well. That's why I said it's not just that. Some of you guys see things on my... You guys normally see this right here. And this is what Sims have. You can do small, use the Sims Wicked Whims, personalization, apply it to all, right? So you can, and then you can set their preferences, like them small, like them big, dislikes them, like, okay? I love it. It's so dope because the buffs that they get, and you have to have Wicked Whims in order for that trait to actually work, but I don't know. I'm not sure if you have to have it, but from what I'm understanding, I got it from Lover's Lab. So you have to have it in order for that trait to work. So I set him up with it, and it should be now in his traits. There it is. That's what you guys will see most of the time. He's going to have a little talky talk with her. They're going to do some flirting, and then I'm going to show you some teasing. Oh yeah, did I see how he feels about her? Like, again? Oh, now she's very attractive. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see how that switched? Sometimes you have to do that. You have to do, like, make sure you develop their preferences, because sometimes it'll be incorrect about how they feel about them. Let's do some flirting. Like, let's flirt a little bit. A flirtation. brag about that. Ooh, and do you see, that's another thing. Notice how this little attraction meter, see that pickup line? I'm going to have him throw it at her. See, she's loving it. She's loving it. So now we're going to do some teasing. She's like, can we get the show on the frickin' road? Okay, Chariot, relax. Okay, let's do some teasing. And we can do a steamy makeout. It's like, it's good for gameplay for those type of things too. When you just want to show someone making out. Maybe you want a cover photo of that, of them making out. But there's little buffs of like, yeah, see that? Try holding on with both hands. And then the booty, scrumptious rump. So this is their little steamy makeout. Now, Wicked Whims will automatically, you guys know Sims by default has that sensor on it. Wicked Whims is removing all of that. You're seeing the body parts and everything. So if you don't want to see that, you will have to get the censor mod from Wicked Whims. And that will censor them when they go to the bathroom and everything like that. As far as children, they will stay censored no matter what. Except teens. Teens are the only ones who are not censored. But kids are, infants, toddlers, they're all censored as they should be. So I'm going to let them have their little time and we'll be back. You guys pretty much get the gist, and you've also seen it in my Let's Plays if you've watched my Let's Plays. So they're done. And just like that, he's sweaty, tired, and she is gone, leaving. And that's like the perks of the Little Miss Sam one night stand thing, because they don't stick around and stay up in your house. Like, they're out of here. Okay. You don't even got to tell them to get out. They already know the deal. You know what I'm saying? They out of there. They're out of there. Okay. When the job is done, they're gone. Roy, before you go out there, you want to put some clothes on, bruh? Sometimes your Sims will get comfortable walking around naked. Do you see that? Strip naked. This is also a part of Wicked Whims. So you can just click on Wicked, Naturism, and or Naturism, whatever you want to say. I say Naturism, and then dress up. And they will dress up. I don't know if he has a mailbox or not. That's another thing I think I forgot to put here. Oh, here go the mailbox. Okay, no mail. I need him to get it so don't nobody take his goddamn weed. Cheated on one or more partner. Now, this is from Lumpino's mod. Remember, I was saying Lumpino's a core mod as well. This is the relationship and pregnancy overhaul. Cheated on one or more partner from reoccurring event. It appears that no Sim can capture and maintain Roy's full attention. This is not the first partner he cheats on. Perhaps exclusivity is not a good option for him. Roy cheated on Melanie, see? Had a child together, girlfriend, extremely attractive. He really does love Melanie. Now we're going to check on Roy's weed, because I do have him out here planting his own weed. He's very used to doing that. So let's check on it. Everything is like frail, but he can fertilize. So if this is a AK-47, I be doing random ass shit, y'all. So we're going to fertilize that with Purple Haze. Don't know what that's going to do, but that can't be fertilized. Purple Haze, we're going to fertilize that with OG Kush. And then this one is what? Purple Haze, we're going to fertilize this with AK-47. Okay. That's just how we're going to do it. So now he got his little weed growing. Oh yeah, there's base metal alcohol and then base metal drugs. They will tell you not to put both in because you can only have one. So always go for the drugs because the alcohol is going to be there. We went through this cookbook already, right? But you can buy alcohol in this cookbook as well. And I always end up getting Henny, some champagne, and then some wine, some Chardonnay. Now the problem with this is they constantly go to the fridge and drink. Like, they try to drink this even though they're hungry. They're gonna try to drink constantly when they have bottles in their house. It's so annoying. That's the only thing I don't like about that option. The Henny being $2,000 wipes me out. Like, see, look, got a glass of champagne. I told you. They be hungry as shit and they end up. All right, so another feature you can see from Wicked Whims is massive hangover. Roy's head is hurting like crazy. So because he did all that drinking instead of just fixing himself something to eat because he's a lazy sack of shit, he now has a hangover. This will affect them when your Sim has a hangover. Like, they will be tired quickly. Like, the arrows will go down very quickly on their energy, on their hunger. They'll be like really feeling it. Like a hangover. All right, y'all. So another mod I want to show you is the SIMREALIST banking mod. I use bills, banking, and the financial center. I only really use the financial center. This is where you have to go if you want like a car loan or a house loan. So I do use that for my Sims who don't have money. Roy earned his money off of drugs, so he does have money and he can buy a car outright. So he does not need to get a loan, and he's living in an apartment as well. So there's a lot that Rory don't necessarily need that goes with that. But I do want to show y'all the banking mod. Every single one of my Sims has this. Like I said, between this and bills and real estate, which I do show y'all. So he clicked on open new account. So he doesn't have any account yet. So we're just going to start this. He's going to do a checking account. He can upgrade to Premier. And when you get a Premier one, you get additional interest in what's in your account. So I always do that if they have enough money to do it. Let's put 50,000 in checking. Then I want him to open up a savings. So he'll open up a new account and savings. He'll upgrade to Premier for $1,000 and he gets even more interest since this is a savings. He's not sharing it, and we're really gonna put, let's say, $667,242. So here in checking, he can do all this stuff, rename his account, manage account owners, transfer from and to, direct deposit. I always do that. So I usually just go to set all and have it at 100%. He's not on direct deposit, but I think I am. When he starts making a lot of money, going to get Melanie to take him for child support. I think I am. Because Melanie is going to get to a point where she's going to want help with her daughter and the finances. She only works one job right now. Like, these are the two people, like, not the only two people, but this is an example of people who don't have money in my game between Roy and Melanie. They did not come from money like the Talas and stuff like that. So Melanie has worked her ass off to be where she is. And she basically, with no financial support or parental support, takes care of that child by herself. And he just kind of contributed sperm. But low key, I be feeling like she wanted that to happen. I don't know. Look. His lazy trait, I swear it's his lazy trait that got him not doing that. But whatever. Okay, then this is what you'll do, motherfucker, because I'm about tired of you and we're not going to live in no dirty ass house. So let's call a service, hire a service made, because you obviously don't know how to get your life. That's something I do use. As y'all can see too, I can show y'all my bill system. That's pretty simple. It does not look like the game's system, and that's because this is SMB bills. And it bills differently. Apartment rent comes here, pay utility bills, that comes here, and they get a notification, like, and they can also do it automatic, auto pay on. So his stuff is on, so when it's due, it goes straight to the thing and his bills are paid. He got his car before he got his weed. Where is his weed? None of his shit came in the mail. None of that shit. I might have to put the mailbox joint in here. My God. All right, so this is another mod I'll show you. Right now, Roy is about to purchase a car. This is Sim Nation Travel by Adeepindigo, and this is where your Sims can drive cars. They don't have the animation or anything like that. I do want you guys to know, like, some people are like, well, wait, there's no animation or anything like that. But it's still kind of, it gives that realistic vibe. Now, I never done it this way. On the phone, they can go to travel and purchase a car. I've never done it this way, so I'm seeing what it's like. Right, so I guess he leaves to go purchase a car. Every adult Sim will get a driver's license and a passport. Do you want to go out on a date? He's purchasing a car right now, Melanie. You have to wait your turn. Okay, so now the cars show up. These are the cars that you can buy in the game. Yeah, see, I don't like this. All right, so he's going to cancel it. There's probably a part in coding that I have to put in. So I'm just going to go to bill buy like this. and get his car. I do kind of want to add a pool back here and maybe another building that other Sims can live here. But right now they're saying all this shit with the cheat is making things. I don't know. I'm not going to say much about that. About the corruption and the fact that EA is doing absolutely nothing or even like responding to anybody when they're bringing it up is bullshit. But okay. I have modded cars from a video I saw of someone showing you how to mod the cars into the game. He did not have a Lexus before. He had a Jeep before. He had a Jeep Cherokee. Let's see. Not all these though. I haven't modded these cars, which I probably should. I know a 2009 BMW is not going for no 38.5. I know that. That shit'll go for 12,000. Okay. Let's get that right. What about the Tucson? I kind of like it. To me, it's not really Roy. I don't know. It's like, it is a little humble for him. I feel like I like it. I like that idea. Let me put in the Jeep. Oh, the Wagoneer is in here. We're going to have to mod these. Okay, he just going to get the Cherokee for now. So this is how this works. I didn't know I put the Wagoneer in here. Okay. For now, you just going to have the Cherokee, okay? Roy, you a little dude anyway. I will link below if you guys want to learn how you can mod like Lori Sims or Breeze Motors or Modern Crafter cars into your game. I will link the video below because I learned it right here on YouTube. So once he buys his car, now I think there's a step I'm missing where he can click on the car or the phone and mod the car or get the car that way. So there's probably a step I'm missing in order to incorporate that into the game. I'm not sure. I'll have to look into that to see. But he just completes the registration and a little thing will come up here. And then he can drive too. And he can also sell the car and get some money for it. But he's going to drive too. I know. And then y'all out here digging in trash. Ain't nobody tell y'all to do that. This the problem. Dirty ass hands. He gonna go see his daughter. So you see how it'll be like drive to and he can bring whomever. He gonna go see his daughter. He puts it in his inventory. And then he leaves. He's gonna go to Willow Creek. So now it has little buffs, cruising in comfort. And then you smell that from car purchase. Like, you know, it has the new car smell buff. And then he's going to come here and knock on the door. Oh, it's Love Day. What you going to give her as a Love Day gift? Not a fucking thing because you ain't got shit in here. But there is a new mod that I have that I would love to try. This will be my first time trying it. Romance and passionate gifts. And he can give her a fancy wristwatch. Oh, they're so cute. This is actually really cute. I did not even think it was going to like do all that. I want to see the other way though. She ain't open it. We don't know what the hell it is, Melanie. You looking at a box. Oh, this is so cute. Oh, I love how they're doing that. But like, this is definitely for him. Because that should be her. Like the role he played. The role he played, that should have been her. Lord. Okay, let's try it again with the flowers and chocolate. I mean, that's the least you could do is your baby mom. She take care of your daughter. You ain't nowhere around. Flowers and chocolate. Let's do that.
Darpza.
I thought we was doing flowers and chocolate. Come on. What, you don't want to spend no more money? Them dollar store, it's like, nah. I thought it was going to be like roses. I'm not going to lie. I be seeing them in the dollar store. Or I'm not playing. The little plastic drawers. That's so cute. Ooh, you guys are getting freaky. Ooh. They're gonna be getting freaky. Y'all, we gonna have to, they're gonna be getting freaky. Hold on. Y'all, I done came back downstairs trying to check on Yasmin, and she done gave him a box of chocolates now. Like, baby, what?
Oh, Badish.
She did that all on her own. Like, y'all are sickening. Why don't y'all just be together? Roy can't get his shit together. That's why. So I'm going to show you guys with Roy growing the weed, okay? He's already taken some out and put it in curing jars. So what happens is, you know, you get the little flower pots, you grow it, and this is what it comes out to be. After that, you'll click it and it'll say harvest. Now, that's not an option right here. And that's because he's already harvested. See this? Cannabis sativa AK-47. And then this is OG Kush, and then this is Purple Haze, right? So he's already curing. You need at least 15 of these buds in order to put them in a curing jar. If you don't have 15, you can't fill them up. So as you see, 7, 9, not enough to fill up any of these jars, right? So that's kind of what he's waiting for. He's waiting to harvest again, and then he'll be able to do that. But these are his plants. I'm just going to see if I can speed up this process a little bit. Roy going to come out and be upset about his messy ass house that he don't like to clean. Like, what do you think this is? Of course your house is messy. You'll vacuum with your little Dyson, but you won't do what you got to do. I know. Can you just clean this up, please? Like, clean your house. The maid ain't coming today, it don't look like. I got Roy a maid because he need a maid. All right, so I checked on the weed, y'all, and it's ready. It is ready to go. We kind of rushed this process so that I can show y'all how this goes. So right here, he's going to collect or harvest all. And I think you could really just hit harvest all, and he's going to end up getting all of it. And his weed is considered good, so it does still have to cure, though. Roy, you're being lazy. You really are. Like, you just won't clean nothing up. It's so crazy to me. The sink right here at work. The maid came in here and cleaned up your dishes. So I know you can do it. You just be playing. All right. So as you can see, he's collecting them off the plant, right? They'll pop up in here like this. See, like so. Now, I think he still don't have enough to cure. Ain't that about a bitch? Okay. All right. What are your plants, sir? Somebody knocking at the door. Jason? What's he doing here? That's his landlord. What's Jason doing here? Hassan, what do you need? Like, I've been thinking about getting to know Molly Prescott better as a motherfucking friend, bitch. We got another storyline. Yes, I think you should go for it. And his trash self is going to tell you to go for it. Jason at the door. Y'all, what if he find these plants and call the cops? I'm going to be pissed. Oh my God. You want to let your landlord in. It just is what it is. Just let him in. He might just want the weed though. Let's see if I can control Jason and then he could buy weed from him. Okay, maybe he needs to beat him first. All right, so he's going to do a friendly introduction. Oh, and guys, these are must-haves, okay? Real quick, let me say that too. These are must-haves. If y'all have residential lots or residential apartment buildings, right? These are must-haves. I have these in my apartment buildings. I did not build this building, but I did redo it where I put these elevators in. These elevators are working elevators by Little Miss Sim. They do not open and show the sim going in, but like, it's just like City Living. It basically works exactly like that, where they go into the building and then suddenly they're up on the floor like that. These are must-haves, okay? Like, I'm not going to have my sim that lives in a 6-story building walk up 6 freaking flights of steps. You know what I'm saying? Why they didn't give us this, I do not know. but these are a must. That's how Jason got downstairs ever so quickly, because of the working elevators mod by Little Miss Sam. So let me just throw that in there real quick. Now I got them face to face. Okay, great. Now, Jason, you can see if you can buy drugs off him, which he should be able to. So I know it shows, like, if we look at Roy's inventory, as you can see, he don't even have enough to cure. But Jason should still be able to buy from him, which is so odd, but that's how it goes. Ask about rental conditions. Let's just do that real quick. And then he's going to... What? Select the drug, then select which Sims you want to adjust the drug autonomy levels for. So, like, basically, look at all these drugs. This is what comes with base mental, okay? MDMA, amphetamine, cocaine, codeine, okay? All this, Xanax. Literally, this all comes with base mental. Tobacco, okay? That's why y'all saw on the cover of my Halloween party, somebody randomly smoking cigarettes. Yeah, Sims will randomly smoke cigarettes. If they have drug, but like normally he's supposed to be able to just buy drugs from him. Let me see if it's not working because it's not in play.
Flippy Kubima, huh? Frugal me.
Oh.
Boing.
What, bro? You lying? Why are you lying about the rental conditions? Yeah, like for whatever reason, it's not showing. So we can fucking forget this. Okay, Jason, go away. Look, angry tenant. You're not fucking angry, so why are you lying? You just better have that motherfucking rent tomorrow. That's what Jason said. I'm just a messenger. As you can see, though, there's nothing to get from here. So I'll just come back when he has enough weed that's cured. What I want to show y'all is the Wicked Perversions mod. So this mod is basically when Sims can sign up to sell cat. If y'all have seen my shorts and things like that, like the background of Melanie, that's where this comes from. So your Sim would just go to a computer, open TM Explorer, and this I use for gameplay. You guys haven't seen it that much, but I do use it for gameplay. And browse Lost Eden and sample assortment. And then you've got your little samples. Let's say we want this. And we're going to get Katrina Michaels, the pro. Okay, go ahead, Katrina. And she will be over literally in a heartbeat. And then they do their thing. They're woohoo, they're wicked, whatever. I like this version of Selling Cat mod because they actually make decent money off of it. There are other ones where they don't really make anything. It'd be like $40. Cheated on his partner again because he always does. All right, so they're done, and if I hit play, it'll show what Katrina Michaels ends up getting. Boom. $3,900, almost $4,000, child. And these are the services, VOF, which I think F is for foreplay. But yeah, she leaves out with $4,000, okay? So that's why I use that, because it's like, girl, if you gonna do it right. Okay, like, I'm not knocking nobody. I'm saying I could never be me, but... like, if you got to do it, make sure you can pay your bill. Oh, I know, Roy. Like, I'm supposed to be showing y'all mods, but I just got to give y'all this tea. Does this one look familiar right here? This one. We all know who this is if you've been paying attention. Okay. This one and Roy have a little bit of a history, because when she found out, like when her and Ricky went on a break, she was messing with Roy. And that's what Ricky don't know. She was messing with his dad's best friend. This is Ricky Santiago Sr.'s best friend. He also slept with Ricky's sister, Ricky Jr. So he slept with his best friend's daughter. And now he's sleeping with his best friend's son's baby mom. Yeah. Hold on. Yep. All right, y'all. So it is Monday morning. Casey just left. Like, she left early as hell, like maybe 5 a.m, because, she probably got to get little Ricky the third ready for school. But she just left, and Roy's weed is ready, so he is about to collect it. As you can see, he's collecting. Let's look, because I believe he has enough now. See, Purple Haze has 20. So we can cure. What you're going to do is click on one of the jars and cure Purple Haze. Oh, he has enough of all of it. Let me see. Hold on now. I ain't know that. How he got enough? That's OG Kush. That's only 10. Okay, whatever y'all say. We going with it. He's going to cure, what's that? Purple Haze. With this one, he's going to cure OG Kush. And with this one, he's going to cure AK-47. So all of these are being cured now. So my bad, y'all. You need 10 buds. Because this is Purple Haze. There were 20 of those, and he was able to cure. Oh, he's going to work. He's getting the hell up out of here. So after that, he should be able to... I'll show you right here. You see how it says currently curing? When it's done, it will say done curing. And I'll show you when you click on it, it'll say open. And it'll immediately turn into a Ziploc bag of weed. But obviously, I'll show you all that when it's done curing. Y'all, it is always some shit on the Sim streets. What is y'all fighting about? If somebody snatch a weave, I'm done.
Bronco! Chunky.
What are y'all fighting about? Y'all, look who popped up to see Roy. And remember, we done seen them having a little Valentine's thing. And I was like, oh, y'all, it's about to get heated in here. It's about to get heated. Do you see what I see? Oh, my God. She might be the fuck pregnant. Bitch, hold on. Because now I feel like I got to control a sim. Hold on. Because I'm like, why is she here? Ain't she at work? Like, I was just going to let her show up and whatever. Child, I think she pregnant again. Oh my God, this is going to tear up my shit. I had a whole storyline for her. Okay. She looked pregnant to me though. Maybe she just gaining weight. Because then when she was standing at the doors, it looked like she rubbed her stomach a little bit. Girl, are you pregnant? Child, that look pregnant. What y'all think? Maybe she gaining weight. I don't know. But y'all just had a night together. That looks like a pregnant to me. That looks like a pregnant. But maybe not. Maybe not. Girl, I got a whole plan for you. Don't be playing with me like that. All right. The weed is done curing, as you can see. And he actually collected even more today. So he's going to need to cure these as well. But he's going to water all the plants first. And then he's going to wash his hands. Now, what I don't like is that they go from good to normal. I guess they go down a grade when they're done curing. I'm not sure. If anybody has any tips on that, let me know. But he's harvested all of these. So now that these are done curing, he can just simply open them. And as you can see, it's going to turn into 2 bags of weed. And then here goes that 1 bag of weed, the OG Kush. Now, I cannot tell y'all, they used to be able to sell it. Like if somebody came to him to buy weed, he used to be able to sell it whether he had it on him or not. I don't know if that was just something that it wouldn't allow me to do for that moment. I don't know, but maybe they changed it and now they have to have it on them. I like these jars better. That's just me. I'm sorry. Cure Purple Haze. So he's got some weed. We already know how it works, right? So he can either take it and drag it and sell it for 180, or he can get, Roy, why do you keep drinking? Like, you're going to end up being an alcoholic. Use the damn bathroom. He can go on the dark web and sell it on there. Now, when I sell it on the dark web, he has to go to the mailbox. The problem is once he goes to the mailbox, the feds pick up where it's being sold from, so they start going to that location. Y'all, there goes Melanie again, child. If she come over here talking about she pregnant, I'm gonna be no more good. Maybe she just gained weight. I don't know. Look, here she knocking at the door, child. She don't play about no damn Roy. Let her in. That's your baby mom. Coming over without the baby. Look. See? Yo, she's pregnant. Bitch, you done fucked up my whole thing. And what do you want? Because you be outside fighting random people. If he hits her, I'm done. I promise. Because he was literally... Child, she's whole pregnant. I don't have time for this. Roy... This the fuck. And then he's drunk. Wasted, it says. I'm about tired of you. You got another baby mama outside. And I'm sure you're going to have more than just her. That's why she keep coming around here. I'm like, why she keep coming around here? Because her ass is pregnant. All right. Well, back to the dark web. Child. I cannot tell you how many times this shit have been interrupted. Dark web. List drugs for sale. Weed. See how he can do that? And it'll be on there, I think, for more than that 180. It'll be on there for like 2 something, whatever the case may be. I need him, though, to get the house, the trap house over in Willow Creek, so that he can use that mailbox. Because somebody will hit you up saying they need it. When they hit you up and say they need it, you click the mailbox and you ship it. It'll have like a little thing for it and you just ship the drug. And then once you ship it, you get the money. So that's basically how you sell on here. And that's with anything. Ricky was Ricky Ross, the boss, was getting the car. Ricky was getting the white girl out, the bricks out, okay? And the feds came. I wish I had. This was on my old save. Look, how you about to go out there and talk to her? Because she's probably going to tell you she's pregnant. So, wasted, more than likely. I mean, and like I said, y'all, that's with base mental. You need that in order to get these buffs, I believe. And for them to walk around like all wobbly the way they do and stuff like that. Look at him. Tore the hell up. Where is she going? I thought she was coming in there. It's best you probably don't. God, I'm sure you're not about to be his only baby mom. But yeah, that's about it. He got his other week curing. Obviously, the more that is ready to be, harvested, the more he'll be able to cure, and then the more he'll be able to sell. So that's basically base mental for you. Yeah, I finally got to show y'all, like, oh my God, this took forever. All right, so we're back at Chariot's now. I came to Chariot's house because I wanted to see what took place with that whole thing with Roy, but I'm not seeing anything anymore. But she's a perfect candidate for private practice. If you download private practice and you have it set up, if you ever see this right here, that's a private practice thing. Tingly face. It's definitely like an allergy thing. And during the spring and fall is when you will see your Sims deal with it the most. So I am going to have her set up an appointment. I'm going to show you guys how private practice works. So you're going to go to the house, the home, and then go to My Health portal and schedule an appointment. Now, I'm just going to do it for Chariot because I don't have time. You could do a health checkup or a sick visit, right? I am a very impatient person with this uncomfortable shit. So like that look, the whole look of this drives me up the wall. So I always just say sick visit. Now, in order to make an appointment, you have to have a clinic. If I didn't have a clinic placed and set with the right trait or whatever the case may be, it would say that I cannot make an appointment until a clinic is set. They will say like there's no clinic. There is one, so we'll go to Family Health Clinic, which is in Newcrest, and it says it's in 30 minutes. This is why I picked it, because if you do a sick visit, it's going to say, oh, it's Tuesday? Okay, your appointment's on Friday. Like, I don't have time for that unless I'm going to go to another house. And the reason I'm doing this too is because I'm going to show you guys, like, we're going to go with her. So this is what I mean. You can either send alone, like a rabbit hole, or join them. So we're going to join her there. All right, she's made it. Looks like there's a child's toy out here. How that got out here, I don't know. But this is the practice. So she's just going to come in and check in, I believe. The check-in. So these are the little check-in kiosks. They have to check in at these. I sure hope you need to use the bathroom because we're going to need you to pee in a cup for your analysis. Please head over to the nearest toilet and complete this task. Like, it gives you all of that. Then you have to head to the kiosk for blood pressure and weight. So she's going to go over. Okay, I guess she's not going to go to that bathroom. She's going to go over here and there's going to say pee in a cup. And all the little things will check off up here like an event. You know what I mean? Hey, where are your clothes? This is the second time this happened. I know. Now you're going to come over here and check blood pressure and weight because that's the next thing. I don't know where her shirt is. We've received all the necessary data to complete a full health analysis. Please wait for our staff on an available exam bed to get your results. So then you just come over to an exam bed and you say, wait for results. And this is what the clinic looks like. It looks like, you know, like a little small doctor's clinic. And this is the room. Now, this is a build that came from SIMREALIST because this is a SIMREALIST mod, private practice. Oh, physician's assistant. Here goes the results. There it is. Now she needs to take a treadmill test. Take treadmill test. Now that's what I don't get. It says, oh, I kind of like that hair on you. It says the checkup is over with, but then it's like, oh, go do a treadmill test. Like, bro, what? And now she has to do the x-ray scan. So she will ask someone to do the x-ray scan for her. Somebody's outside butt-ass naked. Why? Where are your clothes, ma'am? Back to Chariot. She looks so uncomfortable. Aw. Now she's going to go wait for the results. And somebody's going to come in with them. Thanks for coming in. If there are any recommended health notes from your doctor in your results, I suggest you follow them to maintain or increase your health and longevity. The pharmacy kiosk will have any medication you need. You can review your results using the My Health Portal app on your cell phone. Now head over to the checkout kiosk to pay for your visit, and if you would like, schedule your next visit. If you don't pay your bill today, it will be mailed to you and you can come back to this kiosk and pay it later. Failure to pay will result in additional interest and other bill consequences. So she's all set. She's going to head over to the kiosk. She keeps going to this goddamn mirror. But she's going to go to the kiosk to purchase medicine. And I believe she needs this. Can she get like 4 of these? Now you can look at the portal and it'll show you. Not sick, normal blood pressure, healthy weight. But she is allergic. And I got it. Boom. So she's got her medicine. You can get that from the kiosk. And then you're going to come over here and pay the checkout bill. Please ignore this naked lady. Alrighty. So it's looking like all is taken care of. Now she gets to go home. Now there's a lot of things popping up like this. This one that popped up. Malik seems to be struggling lately. The same thing popped up for Chariot. Seems to be struggling lately. Maybe it's worth looking into an evaluation, like a psychiatrist evaluation. They're going to do the whole psychiatrist thing. Who the hell would be calling me from San Jose, California? Who the hell would be calling me from San Jose, California? So I'm going to have her Chariot, please. Please, 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 please. I can't get with it. I'm trying to get, you know what? You picked it. I'm going to leave it on you. I really think your last outfit was cute. If you guys are wondering how they suddenly change outfits like this is Qua Stacy's mod, and it's supposed to be a part of her slice of life, but she like enhanced it. So I got the option. You can only put one option in your game where your sim can select if they want to change their hair or if they want to change their clothes. And that's what happened. So she just bought these random purple pants, kept her yellow top, and these shoes. Great. Now, I want to kind of get into Adeepindigo's mod. When you go into Adeepindigo's mod, it's going to give you multiple options. Dentist service, family therapy and support. Now this and mental health services, I'm going to do for Ricky. Like that's going to be his storyline outside of everything, because Ricky is going to get to a point where he's going to accept accountability and try to work on himself. So that's going to be the thing with Ricky where that happens. But right now, I kind of want to do just healthcare services just to show you guys. So there's a lot of things here, right? They can go to pharmacy, order from pharmacy. They can go, and it's just a rabbit hole. That's what I like about Adeepindigo's healthcare mods, because everything is a rabbit hole. They go, they come back, and everything's good. If they have to order from the online pharmacy, they can do that. If they have to go, they can do that. Healthcare insurance options. I believe this is what she has, the universal health plan. Get vaccinated. So she can go and get vaccinated. Go to the hospital. This is if there's a big injury with your sim and they need to go to the hospital. That does happen in the game. There's like random things that can happen. And there's also like a death, like a random death thing where your sim could go to the hospital for something. Like it'll randomly pop up like your sim's been in a car accident. They'll go to the hospital and they'll die. It's not funny, but like that's real life stuff. You know what I mean? That's stuff that happens. But like I don't have that active on this save because I'm way too attached to this save. So like it was already annoying me with the neighborhood stories and the deaths. Literally everybody I was playing was dying. Like, why don't you kill these fucking NPCs off? Okay. Anyway. Go to the doctor. That's what we're going to do. She can go to the gynecologist. And it's just a little rabbit hole. What you cooking? I know. Is it any good? Did you text your man? Why do y'all make so much motherfucking food that y'all don't eat? Like, girl, eat something. Lord. Is he hungry too? He's not. She's not. You done made all this damn food and for nothing. Lord. Yeah, I know. Wasting food. So Tiffany, that's Chariot's little sister. Is Chariot interested in copper? Okay, the IUD. It's a long-term hormone-free method of birth control. Although no birth control is 100% effective. I don't think so. I don't think she wants it. We're going to say no for now. Yeah, see, she'd be happy to have a kid. So she's not, we're not going to do that. Went well. Nothing irregular on her blood work or pap smear. So that's kind of like a portion of it. You see what I'm saying? She needs to go to sleep. She needs to use the bathroom. I know. You've had a long fucking day. Maybe we should pick someone else to pick on, right, Chariot? Pick somebody else. All right, y'all. So this is the part of the real estate that I want to show you. He actually just got a text not long ago. Well, he didn't get the text. Empress got the call that the wish list is set. And in the previous episode, I kind of showed it where he hired a realtor. He hired the realtor, and then after you hire the realtor, you make the realtor appointment. So I didn't show all that because it's pretty simple. When you make the realtor appointment, you just want to set the wish list. It'll show how much the house is, what world you want it in, and if there are any lot traits that you specifically are looking for. So we've already set that because, like I told y'all, the goal is to repurchase this house over here so he can rent it out. Now, I don't have it set as a residential rental just for my own reasons. It's just, and like one of my wants is that SIMREALIST will make it easier, because to me, it's almost like when you own a property, the house owns the property, not the individual person. And I'd like SIMREALIST to fix that. I'd like it to be the individual person who owns the house. So if they move out of a house or there's a split that happens, they still take that home with them. It's not left at the previous property. That's one of the things about the residential rental that annoys me too. So anyway, now he's about to go into the house listings, because the house listings has come back after he set the wish list. So we're going to check the house listings, and it should be this one over here, but I don't know what it's called. I don't know if it's that one or this one. So we're going to do these. And then it immediately says home tours. This is when you'll find out what the houses are. The reason why this is great for storytelling is because when you come in the house, you're able to literally view the house, walk through the house like you're actually appraising it. So the realtor reaches in with the key, all of that. Now, Euros has already updated this kitchen. Like, I've had him update this before he left. The house is pretty much up to date. I think the bathroom is too. So it is, yeah, it's a 3-bedroom like I thought it was. All right, so this is the one he wants. I hate this. That's another pet peeve I have with this game. Being able to accidentally rip up carpets. Like, really? We don't need to appraise anything, but you can just walk around and click on stuff, right? And say appraise, and they will walk up to the object and appraise it. Like, look at it, see if they like it, and they like it, right? See, he likes it, has a little thumbs up. And then you can ask about the appraised value to the realtor. And you go into real estate and ask about appraised value, and the realtor is gonna like break it down, and this is when it all comes up. After careful evaluation, the lot house in the burbs has been found to be valued at $615,000 or $62,000 if unfurnished. This is the value that will be used for any real estate transaction until another evaluation has been made. He's going to make the decision because this is the house he wants. So he's going to add this to the short list. When you add it to the short list, this is the, your breakdown of the houses you want. And then he's going to go home. See? Pretty simple. And now it even pops up. You now need to go back to check house listings on the real estate tab of your phone and select negotiation battle. So you want to do that so that you can go ahead and purchase the house. It's pretty simple. Like, I'm going to show you the negotiation part too. So he is here at the negotiation battle. He seems like a complete fucking asshole, whoever this is. Like, are you mad because your skin isn't as flawless as my man Euros over here? Get some skin features. Get some skin details. You ain't gotta be this mad. Like, Euros is really here to collect his motherfucking car too, by the way. Like, he's absolutely came to collect his car because this is some bullshit. Like, I accidentally left this over here because I was like, you know what? He's going to rebuy the car. And then I was like, no, he's going to repurchase the house, rent it out, but he's going to take his goddamn car with him. Okay. But who's the realtor? Okay, she's the seller. Oh, the realtor's a complete asshole. God damn him. Okay, let's meet him because this is kind of what I do, because this is the quickest way into this, is to meet the seller's realtor. So you want to do that, meet them as soon as possible so you can get the show on a roll. Okay, he's met him. Now let's start this negotiation battle, shall we? See, now the negotiation battle starts. But it doesn't start until they meet the realtor. You know what? You know what it is, Euros? I think he wanted this house. Furnished. So he's about to drop over $500,000 on this house. Like, let's place the offer for it. This is where it comes in, where you can battle it out. Right now they want $661,500. Really, the value is $615,000. Like, you can, first off, why is it so damn high? Probably because that fucking Mercedes is sitting on there. All right, let's try to go for $650,000. Place offer. Now, because I really want him to have this house, we're probably just going to accept that. But god damn, it's so expensive. Just accept it. Oh my god, I'm so annoyed. I know he ain't get this much when he sold this motherfucker. Final round. You have 3 rounds. So if you want to negotiate, you can, but on that final round and they don't budge, it's up to you. You can say, okay, we're sticking with the $650,000 or we're doing $655,000. Or you could say you can accept opponent's offer down here. Honestly, this is just what I'm going to do because I want him to have the house. So we're going to accept the offer. And he's going to have the house. And now he's going to go home because the house is his. We're back. Euros just bought the house. He just now needs to do the closing process. This is why I like SIMREALIST mods, because it's so realistic. Now we have to do the closing process. And obviously it's going to be this one. Now you want to pay earnest money, pay 4% in good faith to start the closing process. Like, what? When did that come up? I don't remember this. Now y'all want $30,000. I know. All right. Now, this is very important. Please pay attention to this. because this is something that I always mess up. If you are in a home where you have like roommates, say you have a storyline where there's like roommates and somebody finally got their ish together and they bought a house and they're leaving, right? You want to go here first, split household. He's not going to actually do that, right? But you want to go there first to split the household and select who is going to move into the house that was just purchased. I have messed this up so many times, and when I tell you, you're going to have to literally move the whole house in, then select other people that were roommates, move them back out, try to get the same house. Like, it's bullshit. So always remember, if you are splitting a household and it's only specific people that are moving in the house that you just purchased, split the household first. Because once you do everything else, this option is no longer there. So you must do that first. Okay, in this case, we're not doing that. In this case, we're just going to pay. He's not exchanging properties. We're just going to pay the cost of the home. That was a hit. All right, now he has to pay the realtor their commission. Now he has to pay the additional closing fees. And now he can submit. So now he's the owner, and it says, would you like to set this as your main home? No, he is not going to set it as the main home. Automatically takes you back to the house. I kind of hate this. Even when you sell it, it takes you to the house. Can't stand it. I wish they would get rid of that. But anyway, Trevor, what is going on? Is this a midlife crisis? What's up with this? Child, let me tell you what's happening with Trevor. I'm going to tell y'all what's happening with Trevor right now. Trevor made one of the biggest mistakes messing with a young joint, getting her knocked up. Now, he feel like it's not that big of a mistake because she's a Tala and she got a lot of money. So he feel like it's not that big of a mistake. But this was Trevor's biggest mistake. Like, he was about to get married to Caitlyn. He's also messing with Caitlyn's sister. Y'all, by the way, go to the Halloween episode. Please go to the Halloween episode. That's where the tea is when it comes to Faith, Trevor, Caitlyn, and Bryn. Okay, Bryn is involved as well, and Bryn and Caitlyn are half sisters. They have the same dad, Ricky Santiago. Yeah, it's a whole thing. But anyway, back to this. All right, complete the registration. All right, so the registration is complete. He can get his car back, put in inventory. All right, now on here, a drop down came up and it said manage properties, right? So in this case, he is going to set this as a rental property. Like, that's their whole goal on this. When you set it as a rental property, look at the rent cost. It will put in the rent cost for it, but I actually would rather it be like $74.25. So that's the rent property. It says your rental application for house in the burbs has been successfully submitted. With a rent cost of $74.25, house in the burbs is now available on the rental market. The frequency of which prospective tenants show up depends on how cheap, expensive your rent cost is relative to the property's appraised value. Your realtor's rating is also an important factor. Your realtor will call you when you get a prospective tenant. Now, let me tell you, I always choose a realtor with a good rating. So my realtor is actually cheap versus how many other realtors there are and the commission cost they want. So I always pick I try to pick at least a 4-star realtor. Even if their commission is a little on the high end, I need like 4 to 5 stars. So now he's going to get like little pop-ups that'll pop up about people who want to rent the property. When that comes up, you can go and accept the interview, but you need to ask them questions about how they make their money and things like that. And when there is a time to show you guys like an interview, because the interviews pop up very sporadically. It's kind of like you don't know when they're going to pop up. They pop up sporadic as shit. Oh, here we go. Here goes. Remember I said it pops up randomly of like a rental application. Hello, Mr. Galanis. It's Argus Kirkland, your realtor. I'm calling you in response to your rental application for the house in the burbs. You have a new prospective tenant that wants to schedule an interview. She goes by the name of Ellie Watkins and is a 3-member household. How would you like to handle this? Set up tenant interview. So they can do it tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, whatever. Let's do Saturday for 12. Yeah. All right, so another mod I want to show you guys is Adeepindigo's Education Overhaul mod. So Adeepindigo has 2 apps. This is the app for basically healthcare realm. Basically, a lot of this we went over when we had Chariot do the health services and things like that. The youth development services is like when they can find something wrong within the development system. That's how Sky was labeled with a motor delay. Sims with a developmental motor delay have trouble with fine and gross motor skills. Occupational therapy can help reverse or reduce these delays. So Sky is into the whole youth development thing because of her motor delay. And they can pick up, ADHD or anything else that's wrong with a sim, possibly within their developmental ages. As far as the education overall, that is a whole different thing. They have attend in-person college prep course. So this is a really good asset into the game. If you have Sims where, your main character is a teen or they're constantly at high school and things like that, this really does add to it. Now, it is a rabbit hole. That's the thing about Adeepindigo's mods, but I do think it adds so much depth to gameplay. This is a mod, like I said, I was mainly going to show you guys mods I'm not playing my game without, and this is one of those mods. I will not step into certain households without this mod. So if I have a sim household with kids, if I have, a couple, if I just have a couple and they don't have kids, I'll go there if this mod is not updated. I will not come to a house with teens. I will not come to a house with toddlers or children if this mod is not updated, because it just adds so much to the gameplay. Faith is now going to, I think I had her do this before, but when they go to this rabbit hole, literally all their skills come up. And as you can see, Faith has 2 in programming, 5 in cooking, 4 in logic, 1 in painting. Now we know that, right? We know that since high school years, they've added that aspect to the gameplay where the Sims go to school and they gain skills. I think that this is long overdue. I think this is something that should be base game. You know what I'm saying? And I think it should be across the board. There should be daycare for the toddlers and there should be skill gaining when the teens and children do homework and when they go to school. This mod incorporates that. So right now, Faith is about to do her homework. And as you can see, she doesn't have homework to do. Okay. She's too uncomfortable. Okay. Now she does have an A, so that's great. She got her grades up. We're proud of you, Faith. Let's see, because there is an option to do the homework on the computer, school, study homework, school enrollment. Now, this is what I do like, and here goes the academic aptitude test. So there goes an online college prep course, there goes elective classes, and literally she has to be logged into a virtual classroom in order to do this. So this is basically online schooling. And then there's study homework, so she can do her homework right here on the computer, which it's allowing her to do, which I love it. And then if you want to send your sim somewhere else, to a private school, elite private, apply to Wintercrest Preparatory, apply to Bedlington Latin School, specialized magnet public. The Sims can go there. Now, I think there's one, the boarding school, your sim leaves. Huntington Preparatory School is an elite boarding school offering world-class facilities, immense grounds, and a first-rate international education. Our students are not just students of these halls, but students of the world. They forge connections and make memories that will last them a lifetime. So I believe this, I never did it, but I think they leave. I'm almost certain they leave the house. And this is where Faith was going to go when she came home pregnant the first time. Since she's so uncomfortable to do her homework on her notebook, she's going to do it on the goddamn computer. I also, when I'm picking their homework, look to see the skills they have. Let's say we give it writing. Let's do that. Let's do some English homework. And they can also study. So even when their homework is done, they can still study a certain subject. I know, Faith. Congratulations, hon. But I love it because it just allows them to gain skill. As you can see, look at the writing. And before this mod, they weren't able to do those things. So right here we have Sky. It's a little late for Sky. She's normally already at preschool by this time. Say, you age up your child. You want to click on them, and there will be an option. When you click on them, there will be an option that says enroll in preschool. So you see how that says withdraw from preschool? It'll say enroll. So once you click that, a little notification will come up top saying that they're enrolled in preschool. So as you can see, Sky is already enrolled. And the reason I won't come to these houses without this mod is because this mod works wonders. While these kids are in preschool, they are learning, they're gaining skill. So as you can see, Sky is maxed out. What I do wish, though, I wish that Adeepindigo would instill some sort of tuition. You know what I'm saying? Because really in real life, right, there are preschools that run and operate as daycares. They don't operate as preschools. I know there is a daycare mod, and I believe Little Miss Sam has created that where you can send your child to daycare. It may even be in here in social activities for toddlers. Yeah, see what I'm saying? This is a daycare thing, and it does cost $10 per hour. I need Adeepindigo to instill that as well, where it'll cost for them to learn in preschool, because they really are learning and they really are gaining skill. Your toddlers end up growing up as kids with skill. You know what I'm saying? And I know that for a fact in real life, that is very unrealistic unless your child is going to I would say like an elite preschool or one of the top preschools that actually instill a learning regimen into toddlers. I do love this aspect of this mod. So what normally happens is it hits around 6 a.m. and there will be a notification that pops up on your screen showing or asking if your sim toddler will be heading to preschool that day. If you click yes, that is immediately going to wake up the toddler and they're going to go on their own to go down the stairs or wherever to go outside to go to preschool. They're going to do it on their own. Okay. I just like it a little more if the parent is home to have them go. Matter of fact, everybody should be at work. I'm not understanding. So I'm going to have Empress come and pick her up and take her out there. She's going to pick her up and I'm going to say, put Sky down here. This to me is like sending her off to the bus. It gives it a little more realistic feel. Usually I try. There are moments where it don't happen. But I'll try to get Empress to get up and give her a little yogurt or something before school and then bring her outside, or I'll have Eros do it. By the way, in the whole mod showing, I'm calling this man Eros, and I believe it's Eros. I was so disappointed in myself. Okay, Empress is going to put her down, and then I'm going to click on Sky, and it's going to say go to preschool. So she's going to go ahead to preschool. And she's gone. Now with Sky being at preschool, you can see right here, you'll see the arrows going up on all her stuff. Fun, attention, energy, hunger. Everything is going up. This is what I believe should be happening, okay, if the kids is going to go to daycare or preschool. I feel like the game has it and they send them to preschool and daycare and they're not learning any skill or anything. They come back tore up. I can't stand it, okay? By the time Sky gets home, all this is going to be fully green. Fully green. They hardly even have to feed this girl, okay? So that, real quick. What, you drunk again? Why? Because you got another baby on the way? I know. Anyways, everything's going up. Her skills are going up. And all of her needs are being met and taken care of. Now, real quick, I just wanted to show y'all this. This popped up because no one is there at the home. So this popped up again. This will come up, right? I've never clicked hire nanny. Never. I always click just send to daycare. For whatever reason, the mod doesn't like cancel this out when the child is going to daycare. I'm not sure why. Sky is clearly not here. She's at preschool. I always just say send to daycare. She does not come back. It shows up right here that she's going to daycare, but she's in preschool. By the time she comes back from preschool, somebody's going to be home. You know what I'm saying? So that will just cancel out.
Well done! Well done! Well done! Well done!
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, we have finally come to the end of this Titanic length mod video. Thank you so much for watching, but I am going to quickly go through the pregnancy and relationship mods. So this right here is Panda Sama's childbirth mod, okay? This is where you can do the natural delivery. The Sims actually give birth, the cesarean section that y'all saw on the Jason and Luna one, this, video. That's all Panda Sama's childbirth mod. Literally, that pool, you can do a birthing pool, a home birth, all of that, like a water birth. You can do all of that with that mod. There's a midwife if you want to do it at home. And then this facility that you guys were asking about, because a lot of you guys were asking about the facility, this is our birthing center. And this is by Sierra the Simmer. I will link that below as well. But the gender reveal is also Panda Sama's childbirth mod as well. Now this mod is Lumpino's, the relationship and pregnancy overhaul mod. Like when Ricky was trying to break up with Casey and they were in that weird separation, that limbo thing, and that little Rubik's Cube with the time thing was stressing him out. That's all from Lumpino's relationship and pregnancy overhaul mod. And that's where we saw, the custody back and forth between deciding custody and getting custody of the child on the weekends and how long. That's all Lumpino's mod. That was also the scene where Luna and Jasmine were exposing Jason, like, oh, well, I'm sleeping with him. Oh, well, I'm pregnant by him. That's also Lumpino's relationship and pregnancy overhaul mod. And then this mod is by Percy, and it's called the parent-child relationships mod. Now, let me just tell y'all, let me put a disclaimer on this mod. This mod is great, right? But there are scenarios that I tried it out and it really just did not work. Like I tried it with Faith and Trevor, right? And I had Trevor let Faith know that he had a kid outside of the relationship. And Faith's response was a pop-up box like this and was like, oh no, I'm too young. I want to explore, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to date anyone with a kid. But we all know that she's dating Trevor and she's pregnant by Trevor. So you see how it like clashes a little bit, but it does work in certain scenarios. So that's what I did like about it. And baby, I know y'all did not think we was going to let this slide. We're going to have to catch up on this because how in the fuck? But thank y'all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all next time.